welcome to today's practice. We'll be doing a power yoga session starting off on your back. So come onto your back on your mat with your knees bent and your feet grounded. Lay your body down and close your eyes here just for a few breaths. Either your hands can rest on your body somewhere or they can just rest by your side, but take a few big deep breaths, inhaling in through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time, inhale, exhale, release your hands by your side, open your eyes, take your right ankle on top of your left thigh for a figure four stretch. Draw the left knee into your chest, give yourself a little hug here. Release the left foot back down on the ground and now straighten that left leg as you hug your right knee into your chest. Straighten your right leg, bring your hands behind the right leg somewhere. Could be the thigh, could be all the way up to the shin if you want to deepen the stretch, or maybe your feet if that feels good. And release yourself back, rebend the knees, take the left ankle over the right thigh, figure four on the opposite side. Bring the right knee into your chest, give yourself a hug. Release the right leg long onto the mat as you hug the left knee into your chest. Now straighten the left leg up to the sky. Walk your hands up that leg if you want a deeper stretch. Release yourself back down, rebend both knees, plant your feet into the earth. Take your hands to frame your hips, palms down. Start to lift up into a bridge as you inhale, and as you exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your seat up just a little bit. Slide your hands underneath your seat as you take your legs up to the sky. Straightening the legs. We're going to do a little lower abdominal work here. Start to lower your legs almost to touch the ground, hovering them above the ground, and then lift them back where they came from. We're going to do this 10 times, so that was 1 time. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just 1 more, 10, and now bend your knees, remove your hands from underneath your body, bring your hands behind your head, and you're just going to lift up the back of the shoulders, the shoulder blades up off the ground, keep space between your chin and your chest, and then lower back down, a little crunch, lift up, lower down, that's 2, we're doing 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more time, 10, and release down. Give yourself a little hug just for a breath or two, and bring the feet and the legs back where they came from. So back to that 90-degree angle, hands behind the head, and now we're going to bring the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. So right knee to left elbow as left leg lengthens and hovers, and then switch to the other side. That's 1 cycle. So we're doing this 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can do it, 7, 8, 9, 1 more time, 10, and release down. Take a big breath, let your belly go. Bring your feet back about hip distance apart, and now we're going to come into a bridge, but instead of having your feet grounded, you're going to flex your feet and draw the toes up off the ground. So just the heels on the ground, palms framing your hips. Lift yourself up here. As you lower down, don't let your seat touch the ground, so hover right above the ground and lift back up and lower down. And this is 3, we're doing 10. Lower down. And 4. and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more time, 10. Now hold here, don't let your seat lower down. You're up in this bridge, your feet are flexed, and start to open the knees, pulsing them open out to the side, breathing here, keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release your body down, release your feet to the ground. Take your knees nice and wide and find your happy baby here. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. You can pedal out the feet a little bit if that feels good. You can also slide your hands back down to wrap around your knees if that's more comfortable. Stretch the back of the legs, ground the lower back. Bring your knees together, bring your hands behind the knees, and now start to rock and roll yourself up and down the length of your spine a few times until you create a little bit of momentum and roll yourself all the way up and over to your tabletop. You can re-situate yourself in the middle of your mat so you have nice space to work with here. Hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Tuck your toes, tilt your seat to the sky. Inhale, open your chest for your cow shape. Exhale, untuck your toes, round your back for your cat. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to tabletop. Stretch the right leg back. Toes tucked into the floor. Press back into the heel. Stretch out the back of the leg. Kick your left shin open to the left, off the left side of your mat. Peel open as you lift the right leg up to hip height. So you're in a supported half moon, a supported Ardha Chandrasana. Now take the right arm up and over the right ear. And as you exhale, draw the knee and the elbow towards each other for a side crunch. Inhale, extend 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Inhale. Circle the hand down. Square off the hips again. Keep that right leg lifted. And now you're going to draw the knee to the nose under the body. Round the back. Try to kiss the knee. Hug the belly to the spine. Inhale. Extend 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Inhale. This time, step that right foot outside the right hand. So you're in a low, long lizard. So the back knee's on the ground. And then rock yourself forward and backward, stretching out the back of the right leg. And 1 more time. Rebend the right knee. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off the ground, and peel open into a twisted low lunge. Circle your right hand down and around. Hands are both on the ground. Step the right foot back to meet the left foot so you're in your plank pose. Pause here in your plank pose. Shift your weight forward and backward, shifting the weight on the hands, shifting the weight from the balls of the feet to the tippy toes. 1 more time. Tap your knees to the ground. Pull your chest forward. Lower halfway as you bend your elbows to either side of your rib cage. Hover here, breathe. Untuck your toes. Open up into either a cobra, so your belly is on the ground and your chest is lifted, or an upward facing dog if you're ready to take your belly and your hips and your thighs up off the ground. Tuck your toes. Push yourself back into your plank pose. Send your hips high. Downward dog. Take a little movement in your downward dog. You can bend 1 knee at a time. And gently tap the knees back down to the ground. Re-find your tabletop shape. Stretch the left leg back behind you. Toes tucked into the floor. Press back into the heel. Now kick the right shin off the right side of your mat. Right hand is grounded down. Left leg lifts up as you peel open. Left arm up and over the left ear. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale, one more. Inhale, extend. Now circle the left hand down. Re-square off your hips. The left leg is still lifted. Curl the knee under the body, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. 1 more time. And now as you bend that left knee, step the left foot outside the left hand. So you're in that low supported lizard lunge. Roll yourself forward and backward. Couple of times here. Rebend the left knee. Now right toes tuck, right knee off the ground. Peel open for a twisted low lunge. Circle your left hand down and around. Step back into your plank pose. Shift your weight forward and backward. Forward and backward. 1 more time. Forward and backward. Tap just the knees to the ground. Lower halfway. Pause. Find your back bend. Maybe you're ready for your upward facing dog. Exhale. Roll back into your downward dog. Take a few breaths in your downward dog. With your legs as close to straight as feels good in your body, walk your feet to your hands. Clasp opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy. Release the hands. Slowly roll your way up to stand. Circle your arms up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands by your side. Take your arms overhead again. Inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Step your right foot back. Low lunge. Tap the right knee down to the ground. Take your arms up and overhead. Bring the left thumb behind the right thumb. Pull the palms apart. Open your chest. Come back upright. Back knee still on the ground. Press the palms together. Twist over the left knee. Palms press into one another for a twisted low lunge. Come back up to center. Now release your hands down. Lift the back knee off the ground. Straighten the front leg. Step the right foot, the back foot, closer and wider so both legs are straight, both feet are grounded, and fold over that left leg. 1 more breath here. Step back into that low lunge. Plant your palms on the ground. Left foot meets right foot, plank pose. From your plank pose, tap just your knees to the ground. Lower half chaturanga. Keep the toes tucked. Lift the knees up off the ground. You're in your full chaturanga. Breathe. Unravel your toes. Open up into upward facing dog. Exhale. Back into your downward dog. Send the right leg into the air. Exhale, tap right knee to right upper outer arm and hold 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Send the right leg into the air. Step the right foot between your hands. Low lunge here, breathe. Step the left foot to meet the right foot. Fold forward at the front of your mat. Roll your way up to stand. Circle arms up and overhead. Exhale, release your hands by your side. Again, other side now. Inhale, take your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. Step your left foot back. Low lunge. Tap your left knee to the ground. Take your arms up and overhead. Right thumb hooks behind left thumb. Pull the palms apart. Come back upright. Press the palms together. Twist over the right knee. Find a twisted low lunge. Come back to center, release your hands to the ground, lift the back knee off the ground. Now straighten the front leg as you step the left foot, the back foot, shorter and wider, so you're folding over the right leg. Rebend the front knee, step back for your low lunge, palms on the ground. Right foot meets left foot, you're in a plank pose. Hold here. Just knees touch down, lower half chaturanga. Lift the knees up off the ground, full chaturanga. Unravel your toes, open your chest, exhale, press back and through, left leg lifts high to the sky, inhale, bring the left knee to the upper outer left arm and hold 3 breaths, 1, 2, Send the left leg into the air. Exhale, left foot between your hands. Right foot meets left foot. Fold forward at the front of the mat. Roll your way up to stand. Circle arms up and overhead. Exhale, release your hands by your side. Take the arms up and overhead again. Fold yourself forward as you exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine halfway up. Release your hands to the mat and step or jump back. If you're jumping back, land with bent elbows, full chaturanga, upward facing dog as you inhale. Exhale, back to downward dog. Send the right leg into the air. Right knee, upper, outer, right arm. You've been here before. We're holding for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Send the right leg back into the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Now step the right foot between your hands. Rise, high lunge. Send your left arm forward, your right arm back, so you're peeling open. Breathe. Take your arms up and overhead. Exhale, release your hands down to the ground. Shift your weight to the left hand as you peel the right arm open to the sky, and then roll to the outer left edge of the left foot. Stack your hips for your side plank. And breathe. Stretch your right arm up and over the right ear. As you exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale, 3 more times. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale, this is hard. 1 more time. Exhale. Inhale, roll back to your plank pose. Pause here. Lower chaturanga, halfway. Upward facing dog. Press back and through to your downward dog. Send your left leg into the air. Exhale, left knee to upper outer left arm and hold 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Left leg into the air. Left knee to nose. Hold 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Step the left foot between your hands. Rise, high lunge. Inhale. This time, right arm forward, left arm back. Twist here. Breathe. Take your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands down. Shift your weight to the right hand. Find that twisted low lunge. Then roll all the way over to the outer right edge of the right foot. Stack your hips. Side plank. Send the left arm over the left ear. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale, 3 more times. 2 more times. 1 more time. Stack the hips, roll back to your plank pose, lower chaturanga, so halfway. Open up your chest, upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Take 3 more breaths in downward dog. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Bend your knees, get light on your toes. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Lift halfway up through your spine. Fold back down over your legs. Roll your way up to stand. Circle your arms up and overhead. Exhale, release your hands by your side. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit down into your chair pose. Seat is low. Chest lifts high. Arms come to frame your face and breathe. 1 more breath. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen halfway. This time, plant your hands to the ground. Rise up onto your tippy toes. Keep the toes touching. Peel the knees apart. Nuzzle your knees into the upper back of the arms, the armpits. As you come up into your crow pose, you can play with lifting 1, then both feet into the air. And we're going to meet back in a downward dog. You can jump back and through. You can crawl yourself back. You can step yourself back, whatever gets you back to your downward dog. Right leg lifts high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, upper, outer, right arm. Breathe, 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Send the right leg into the air. Exhale, right knee to nose. Hold here 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Step the right foot between your hands. This time, left heel grounds down as you rise up for a warrior 1. Hips are squared, arms come to frame your face, and breathe. 1 more breath. Start to peel the back heel off the ground so you come into a high lunge. Press the palms together. Twist over the right thigh. Twisted low lunge with the back knee lifted this time. Take a breath. Come all the way back up. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Step back to your plank pose. Pause in your plank pose. We're going to do 3 push-ups here. 1, 2, 3. Send your hips high, downward dog. Lift the left leg into the air. Exhale, left knee, upper, outer, left arm. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Step the left foot between your hands. Right heel taps down. Rise up. Warrior 1. Breathe. 1 more breath. Peel the back heel off the ground. High lunge. Press the palms together. Now twist over the left leg. Twisted low lunge. 1 more breath here. Come back to your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands down. Step back. Plank pose. 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Hips high. 3 breaths in your downward dog. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Bend your knees. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold down and roll your way up to stand. Circle your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands by your side. Bring your big toes to touch again if they're not already. Sit down into your chair pose, this time palms together at heart center. Keep your knees glued together so you don't dip down into the left knee here as you twist yourself over to the right. Hook the left elbow outside the right thigh. Stay here, breathe here if this feels good. If you want to rise, lift your heels up off the ground and sit down into a twisted toe stand, stay here. If you want to play with your side crow, you can bring your hands outside the edge of your mat and shift your weight. Ultimately, the legs straighten, but you might play with the knees being bent. Take a few breaths. We'll meet back in that twisted chair. Come back to center and go to the other side. So glue the knees together. Right knee doesn't dip below the left. Right elbow outside of left thigh. Stay in the twisted chair here. Or sit down into your twisted toe stand. Or hands come outside the hips. I have to make room for my body here. And then you can come up into your side crow. Meet back in our twisted chair and fold over 2 straight legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway up. From this halfway lift, send your seat lower, bring your palms back together. You're back in your chair with your palms together at heart center. We're going to come back to the twist doing a little different variation. Left elbow over right thigh. Left heel starts to lift up off the ground. Now bring the left heel towards the left seat. Then start to straighten that left leg, playing with the balance. Step the left foot all the way back for a twisted low lunge. Stay with the palms together at heart center, or open your chest, or find the bind. The arms can wrap around, reaching for one another. Take 1 more breath before rising to your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, find now warrior 2. Let the knee track right over the right toes. Take your arms up and overhead as the right leg straightens. Exhale, rebend. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to your high lunge. Square off the hips. Breathe. Press your palms together. Twist into your low lunge. Twisted low lunge. Left foot meets right foot, twisted chair, back to center. Same thing, other side. Right elbow over left thigh. Take your gaze down, the right heel hovers, the right foot comes to the right seat. Extend the leg, pause in the balance. Right foot all the way back, twisted low lunge. Keep the palms together, spread the arms apart, or find the bind if that's available. Unravel yourself now all the way up into high lunge. Peel all the way open to warrior two. Straighten the left leg, circle arms up and overhead. Exhale, rebend. Inhale. Exhale, one more time, moving into and out of this shape. Exhale. Come into high lunge. Find your twisted low lunge, just reversing course here. Step the right foot to meet the left foot. Twisted chair. Come back through to center and now fold over your legs. Let your head and your neck go. Let your breath go. Sit back into your chair pose. Seat sinks low. This time, extend the arms. Lower yourself down, all the way down until your seat touches the ground. Lift your legs. Keep your knees bent for now. Bring your palms together at heart center. You're going to send the palms straight armed over the right knee as the left leg straighten. Come to center. Palms extend over the left knee as the legs straighten. This is 2. We're doing 10. 3. 4. 5. 6. You can do it. 7. 8. 9. 10. And now lay back onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side, a little forward and backward. And then roll yourself up now to sit. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees open wide for a butterfly shape. Take your pointer and middle fingers, hook around your big toes, lift up and lengthen the spine. Start to hinge yourself forward, finding length in the back of the body as you drape your body down. Let your head and your neck go. Slowly roll your way up. Straighten both legs in front of you, long in front of you. Flex your feet, glue your heels to the ground, stretch your arms up and overhead, and then lengthen the spine as you reach for your toes. Let your head and your neck release here. Slowly roll your way back upright. Bend your right knee, step the right foot outside the left leg. Take the left arm inside the right thigh as you twist over the right shoulder. Come back to center. Find the counter twist by placing your hands outside the left hip and doming the upper back. Come back upright, re-extend the right leg. Flex the feet, stretch the fingertips up to the sky. Hinge yourself forward, reach for your toes, stretch the back of the legs. Roll your way up, draw your knee into your chest. Left knee bends this time, left foot outside right thigh. Right arm inside left thigh as you twist over the left shoulder. Come back up, unravel over the right hip, tuck the chin to the chest, round the upper back. Come back up, re-extend the left leg. Stretch your fingertips up to the sky. Stretch over the legs towards the toes. Release the grip if you have it and start to slowly roll your way back down onto your mat. Once you reach the ground, let your body go. Let your breath go. Let your mind go. Give yourself just a quiet moment here. your arms and your legs very long. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock your way up to sit. Find a comfortable seat of your choice. Close your eyes if you've opened them. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. We'll close out practice today, taking 3 big breaths together. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Bow your head. Lift yourself up. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you for joining me today. Have a lovely day. Namaste.